Alright, so now it's time to see how we can update and delete items from our books table. And we're going to start with the update. And to update an element from our books table, just type in uppercase letters, update. Next, we need to specify the table on which you want to perform the update. So update books. Next, we type in uppercase letters, set. And now we need to specify which field we want to have updated. So that can be the ID, the author, or the title. And I'm going to choose the author. So author, and put equals, and you put in quotation marks the new value that I want to assign to the author. So I want to assign an empty string, let's say, for the author. Now I can put a semicolon here and I can press enter, but if I do that, all the rows or the author rows in our table are going to be updated. So if you have thousands, hundreds of thousands, or maybe millions of rows, it will update all of them. Now if I press enter, what you need to do is to update only a specific row from our table. And to update a specific row, you need to use something to identify that row, something which is unique to that row. And I'm gonna use, of course, the ID, because the ID is this is different for each row. So, and to use the ID, and we're gonna use the ID with the where clause. So we type here where in uppercase letters, ID equals 1. So what we're saying, what we're saying now is, hey, update the books table, or update the author name to an empty string where the ID is equal to 1. So now if I press enter, and if I type now select from books, and if I press enter, now as you'll see, the name Fyodor Dostoevsky was updated with an empty string. And if I want to have that back, you just type update again, books, set author equals to Fyodor Dostoevsky, where, and this is very important, ID equals to 1, and semicolon, and press enter. Now if I type again the select statement to get the data back, to get the data displayed here, select from books, and put a semicolon and press enter. Now I have Fyodor Dostoevsky updated back. And we can also delete an item from our table. And to delete an item, it will be similar, but we're going to use a different command, and the command is delete. So we type here delete from books, and again we need to use the where statement, because the where clause, because we need to specify which row we want to have deleted, because if you don't do that, it will delete all the rows. So it will delete all the data in our table. So where ID, let's say, equals to 2. Let's put a semicolon and let's press enter. And because it's not showing anything, that means that it will work. And to check, we're gonna type a select from books, semicolon, and press enter. And now if we only have one row, and that is the Fyodor Dostoevsky and the idiot, and the book that that specific author wrote, because the delete statement deleted our second row, which was the Tolstoy. Now you can insert it back if you want, and that is very important to use the where. So now I'm gonna end the video and see you in the next video.